Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream, a murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. You will lose everything once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Alright everybody, welcome to Dark Souls. Dark Souls 2 to be precise. Gonna be starting a walkthrough. I can't promise I'll get very far, because this is a very punishing game, but I'm gonna do my best to share everything with you. You get thrown into this game with nothing. There's no booklet inside. There's no anything. You just have a disc, throw the disc in, it starts, and you get to here. There's no start menu with fun things to teach you. No practicing area. Just game. Alright. And if this sounds a little different, it's because I'm not doing my normal live commentary. This time I'm going to be speaking to you while watching it over. Because I recorded this entire thing, and then I realized that my mic was on mute. If you've never played this game before, then do not look, do not look. This is a secret. If you have played this game before, then you know about this. This is just a little smooth and silky stone that you can trade in for a random item, so that'll be good. Alright, let's go speak to some old ladies.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their soul.
Oh, thanks for the drink, dearie.
This is the fate of the cursed.
Talks about feeding souls and then gets a drink handed to her. I think that's great. Ooh, fun part, character creation. Now, I usually pick something cool like Phoenix, so when I die, I come back and like have a vengeance. But this time, I'm going more ironic. So that way it'll pull me through. We're gonna pick a name that we can say in death and in glory. So, we are Mr. Nice Guy. That is right, when we die, everyone can say, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy. Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Okay, the fun part. Character creation, everybody loves this. Although if you don't like it, then, well, that's why I'm doing it 800 times speed. Got some funny characters that came up there, some weird looking ones, but in the end I just picked a generic face, stuck some hair on it, and away we go. The important part are tattoos, obviously. I could not make my guy look like the Hulk or like a strawberry or however these other people do, but I decided to get a full, well, half face tattoo. And then we'll pick our class. All these have different starting advantages. Swordsman has 2 swords, Bandit has a bow and an axe, Cleric and Sorcerer both are different types of magic, and the Explorer and Deprived are either one with all of the skills or one with no skills at all. Now, for me, I like Bandit because it starts out with a bow and an axe, and it has 9 intelligence, although unfortunately you can't see that because my screen got cut off when it was rendering this video, unfortunately. And I was going to choose the Life Ring as a gift, but Life Ring gives you a little boost on your health, but then after the beginning it sort of isn't worth it. But the Petrified Something, however, is worth it. It is a petrified, smooth and silky stone. So therefore, I have 2 items that can be randomly generated when I get a little bit further on. It'll make sense when you get there.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
And to steal stuff from your house.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
Only after I've stolen everything.
Hold on to your souls.
And everyone else's.
They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Alright, finally here in the real world. The spiky helmet. But first, let's steal their stuff, because I said I would, so we have to. And here we go, lighting our first bonfire. Woo! That brings back memories. I haven't played this game since I started my channel. I tried it just a few times to get some recordings for you, but didn't really quite work out, so this is really my first playthrough in almost a year. Oh yeah, taking down my first enemy. Okay, now we'll swap to the bow, see how strong it is. It's not that bad, but it's not the best. Considering the bow is only going to get stronger from here on out, I'd say that's pretty good. And I almost walked by that, but I had to come back and smack it down because they were trying to teach me. No teaching me. Ooh, critical hit. There's a big troll thing down there. And now we got a dagger. Yeah. Better put that in my offhand. That way I can have an axe and a dagger. It's always good to have one strong weapon and one complementary weapon in the other hand. And I was going for a critical hit here, but I was pushing the wrong button. Again, look at that. Trying to teach me. No way. We're gonna have a little arrow fight here. Probably a waste of arrows in this beginning area, but whatever. Yeah, take him out. And strafing run. Strafing run. And free stuff. And here it is, the random item generator. You drop some stones in here and you get anything out of it. On one of my other accounts, I got something called the Channeler's Trident, which is a big spear that you can dance with. And on another, I got the Demon Great Hammer, which I'm still not even strong enough to use. Divine Blessing, that's a spell, and then White Ring, which is, I don't know, it's more just a little, it's a silly thing, but people call it Fashion Souls, changing your look. If you use the White Ring, you can look like a friendly summon for someone else's game. So if you wear the right armor and get into someone else's game, they might think you're a friend, when really you're just yourself in their own game. So it can lead to some fun. Got a mace and a thing to cast spells. And I'm down here if you know where it is. That's good. If you don't, I am not showing you how to get down. You have to figure that out. And here's the best thing in the game. Binoculars. Sorry about the zoom on all my screen. It's cutting off lots of the menu options, but that's just what happens when I render the video. There we go. Second bonfire. Let's check the death count here. Pause it if you want to see. Woo! And here we go. Let's join a covenant. First one you can join. If you join the blue covenant, you can use an item to jump into someone else's world and help defend them against attackers. So it's a little interesting way, and I might be able to do some early fighting. Let's take this, and this, and this. And of course we have to do it because we got here. Fight these pigs. These are the war pigs, man, I'm telling you. Do 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 do. Alright, now let's go explore the other area. Look at me go. Look at me glow. Seriously. I'm never gonna need a torch in this game as long as I have that white ring. That's great. And here we are, forced to fallen giants already. Don't know why I took out the bow there. Pretty silly idea. I got the dagger back out again. And I'm testing its range fairly poorly. At least I know how close I have to be. Surprised I got that. Yeah, third bonfire. All in one life. That's a pretty good run. I have to say, this, by the time I was done recording all of these clips that I put into the video today, I was feeling so good. I have never had a more successful and fun time at Dark Souls. So I am very glad that I get to share it all with you, especially for the beginning of a new series. And this video will be longer, for those who are wondering right now. Oh, important to heal. I'm going to plan for about half an hour or so for each video. Because Dark Souls is one where, once you get into it, a 5-minute thing isn't quite enough, unless it's all the best things you can do. I'm going to be trying to go through the story and keep showing you guys some things. Here we go, let's grab this. We killed that guy, so we don't have to worry. The funny ladder walking. The reason I'm doing this playthrough is because Dark Souls is going to be released, Dark Souls 2 will be released on PlayStation 4 in April. It's going to be released 5 days after my birthday, so I know I'm going to be getting it. And it's just such a fun game. Ooh, more stuff to take. When it comes out in April, all the enemies are going to be spawning in different areas, which will be cool. Now here, I'm trying to demonstrate I got a dagger in my left hand, and I showed you how it struck the wall there. I have my axe in my right, so it won't strike that inside wall. See? It rubbed a bit against the outside, and it bounced there. But I have my dagger in my left, and I know it has a stabbing attack. So I had a stabbing attack on the inside wall, so I wouldn't swing out and hit the wall and bounce off. Doing it all for a reason. There's a method to my madness. And now, one of the most scary parts of the entire thing, trying to make this jump. Go! Yeah! And I get a short sword. And some more souls. Souls are always good. And do I make it back? I do. My first death is not me falling, missing a jump. I am so glad. Now we got a short sword and switching to another dagger in my right hand, so I can either have a short sword and an axe, or 2 daggers, or 1 large weapon with 1 small weapon on each hand. Now, here we go into the next area. I know there's a guy around this corner, so I'm healing up right now, and I am totally prepared for this. Except I forgot to lock on, so I panic and I run away, and when I'm running away, I couldn't see where I was going and walked into a trap. That is Dark Souls for you. Now let's get out of here without dying. Whew. And now we got a narrow corridor, we got the high ground, and we got 3 enemies fighting us one-on-one. Like, that's good. Not 3 at a time. This is the type of fight that I can win, as long as I jump with my axe, and they all die together. Now, here's the first real enemy. He's got a big sword and big armor. He's no fool. And that ghost that popped out behind scared me so much. That glowing figure you saw was someone else playing the game on their game system, which is so cool. So you can see other people resting, other people fighting, other people being taken out by a boss if you're in the same arena. Alright, wait for that guy to go away. And now let's snipe the top guy. And snipe is a very loose word because, well, they were pretty generic shots. I'm glad I didn't take a 3rd shot, otherwise that fire would have got me. He's just standing there, so I might as well just run at him and take him out. Ooh, unfortunately the way the screen is, it looks like it's zoomed in just a bit, so I can't see the health bar right now. Wonder if it's going to be like that for all my videos. I hope not. I can't see it because it's really small, but maybe you guys can see it when it's full screen. It's the way I'm doing it for recording right now. There, let's take these guys out in this small, tight space. Got an item, but picking up items in front of a bowman is a bad idea. That's been pretty successful. 17 minutes. Already passed the, what was it, 3rd bonfire. It took me days to get to this point. The first time I played the game was so bad. Look at me go, yeah, cleaning up. That bandit's knife and short sword work well together. And here we are, 4th bonfire. Like a rock star. Let's test out some range on the short sword. It's pretty short. Not exactly a halberd length like this other guy we're facing. But we can trick him. Yeah. If I got that 1 hit I missed, I would have got them all in that. But I missed 1 shot, so I had to go back in and finish him. Now I rested at that last bonfire, so my weapons are stronger. Which is why I was feeling good enough to do this fight. Go take out some more people. Dark Souls is so cruel that if you use your weapons too much, they break. Speaking of break, I got a nice guard break in there. Now, head down the ladder, clear out everybody else, grab some more items. There's a fire sword I'm after in this area, so gonna be doing the right thing, clear everyone out so we don't have people at our back when we go and get the cool item. I missed so many shots with that. All these stone people here are people that have been frozen in their game and died like that, like they got petrified like that, and they show up on my game, which I think is just funny. So those are all dead characters who failed at that point. Yeah, I got another critical and rolled away in front of the axe, just barely there. I almost got taken out. That could have stun locked me, and then it could have been a lot of trouble. But nope, we're all good. I think I have that little bandit's knife. Oh! And I am glad that I was not a little higher up on the branch, otherwise that fall would have killed me, and that would have been my first death of the video. Ooh, of the series, not of the video. Series, that's what you have to remember with this. It's one guy the whole time. This is the best fight ever. That was one miss there. Oh, no, wait. Oh, it's the next one, I think. I think it's this guy. Watch how strong we are. We're tearing each other apart. I had to keep this in because it was just so good. No one lands a shot until someone dies at the end, I think. Yeah. Now we gotta run past the fireball, the salamanders. Salamanders throwing fireballs. And we'll go in there. Maybe we'll go fight that guy later. You can't see it because it was zoomed in, but I had to heal there because that took out a huge part of my health. And there we go. Fire sword. And run, dude, run. And now we're going to travel back to Majula. Oh, wait, we just got to buy one thing first. There's a story mission that won't progress unless you buy this key. That laugh. Ooh, that thing echoes. So we're going to buy the blacksmith's key, and that will allow us to open the door for the blacksmith so the blacksmith can actually make some weapons for us. We're not going to be buying weapons when we go back there right now. We'll first say hello to the Emerald Herald, I think her name is. Got my Estus flask. I can't believe I did all that without finding her first. I was only doing life gems for that whole beginning part. And we're going to level up our faith just a little bit. Or no, wait, intellect. We're going to boost intellect as well as faith. One is how many spells you can have, and the other is how good you are at spells, I think. Don't quote me on that, though. And here we go, the first real fight. I decided, since I spoke to the Emerald Herald, that I had nothing better to do, so I might as well go and do a real fight. As you can see in the very bottom left, I have used my Estus already, so I am only on life gems this entire fight. Which is why I'm kind of panicking. I got a nice roll around to his back there, but did not take advantage of it. It's hard to pace this guy out. I wasn't used to it. Ooh, and I left a guy sitting around that got drawn into the fight there. So we're going to have to deal with him first. But of course, always heal. Keep up our strength. Yeah, take that guy down. I got stuck on a lamp there, which was really, really bad. That could have been the death. Look at this guy go. He's still lumbering. Every once in a while he does one swing, two, or three sometimes. Yeah, see, there's two. I was trying to get him, bait him into the third one, because once he does the third swing, it's easy to just loop around his back and get a good attack, but when it's two swings, he's always ready to fight again, it seems. Like, still there. I thought he was going to do three swings, but I couldn't. He only did two, and I had to trade with him. But if I'm going to trade for this fight, then I'm going to lose. That is the truth. So I have to play this very smart if I want to survive. Speaking of surviving, I had to get out of there. I'm pretty sure my health is kind of low. Sorry you can't see the health bar, because it gets really close at the end there. Ooh, we actually got that guy. We're doing real damage now. He's down past half health. And I'm assuming so am I. Just keep my back to him. That's not a very smart idea. should be looking at him, but I was trying to get the camera angle away so he wouldn't have a lock on me either. Oh, that scared me so much. He just like teleported there. I thought there was lag or something, but he does that attack later one more time. Fortunately, he's blocked by a tree branch. Otherwise, it could have got me. Just the way he lumbers. It was so scary for like the first 10 seconds, and then I kind of caught my breath, and now it wasn't so scary again, but by this point in the fight, my health is about the same amount of the bar as his is. And yeah, the sound went away there. I actually cut the fight in 2, so I got a good recording. So that was not your system. That's a terrifying fight, but it's just so good. I'm like on the edge of my seat watching it now. I'm pretty sure one more hit is going to kill me. Because I have no more healing items. I have no Estus. I have no life gems. That was the last one I used a while ago. Oh! And we got his health down a little more. Yeah, the way I'm running, I'm pretty sure that this is the like one hit to kill me. And he did that teleport there, but luckily he got stuck on a tree. And when my health goes down, it's about 5% of my bar at the very end. So it might be that now, or it might be one more hit to get me down to 5%. It's so close. If he just does a few more 3 swings in a row, like if he did a third one there, I could have looped in. But no, he's not doing that. He's being so cautious. And I could have got a thunder sword for this guy. And of course, if you're thinking like me when I'm watching this, well, I'm watching this right now. I'm not doing a live commentary. I'm thinking to myself, why didn't I use the bow? Why didn't I use the bow? He has no health left. Ah. I could have like stood above and shot down on him. I could have like gone up that ladder there. I completely forgot. So I'm just going for that third hit. I'm hoping he stumbles. Yeah, there we go. He stumbled. And a little more. Oh, yeah, if I had brought out my bow here, he would have been gone. Next video, we are coming back to this guy. Oh, Dark Souls hitboxes. Oh, I thought I was safe, but I was not. That was such a fun fight. Grab my souls back, and we'll declare our vengeance. I am coming for you next video. And stop firing arrows at me. Jeez, that's annoying. I was declaring vengeance. Let's get some better weapons. Considering I was doing that entire fight with earlier weapons, it should be good next time when we get new weapons. Now, there's tons to choose from. I hear spears have been buffed, although in particular, I like a certain combo. It's the Estoc Axe combo. So I have a big sword to stab with and a big axe to slash with. So I can keep people away and hurt people if they get close. And then, gotta get a big gigantic shield, because they're always fun. Well, living is fun. Carrying the big gigantic shield is not fun. And we got some, what was it? Falconer armor. So he's a little mismatched guy, but I don't know. It's still cool. And there we go. Look at that. Axe, great shields, big sword. Yeah, so we can stab while still holding our shield up. Whereas in that fight that I did last time, I couldn't take a single hit from that knight. Like, a single hit was like a third of my health bar. But now I can shield and stuff. Well, this was so much fun, and that fight was just intense. I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you guys next time with Mr. Nice Guy.